Good afternoon, traders. It is Tuesday, December 8th, 2020, and the U.S. stock market is closed. Sorry I'm getting this out really late today. I'm just too damn busy. I sometimes wonder what happens to the days. Anyway, here it goes. The Dow, you're looking at the Dow here. I predicted yesterday that it would go up today because this 30,000 level, it's gotten through this and stayed above it. So I see this 30,000 level being a floor now. It doesn't mean it can't go through the floor, but if it goes through the floor, could be going quite a bit lower. More likely, it's going to go up from here, and because it went through the floor and closed above the floor yesterday, I thought it would go higher today. It did. The Dow ended up 104 points. Didn't help us a whole lot, um, but actually the day could have been a lot worse. We had about negative $11,000 and a whole pile of trades yesterday, and we ended up getting out of those with negative 7,300. So we had some improvement there, but actually there was a lot of improvement in quite a few of our stocks. But we had one really bad one that pulled us down, and I'll show you that in a second here. We got into 11 new positions, 6 positive, 5 negative, and we're carrying positive 6,800 going into tomorrow. So on paper, at least, it's basically a break-even day. But I think we actually did better than that because we seems to be moving higher now, along with the Dow. Hopefully, knock on wood. I'll show you three of the trades. This was the horrible one. This is Riot Blockchain, uh, RIOT. This has been pretty good for us lately, but it just socked it to us today. Yesterday, we bought this thing toward the end of the day, almost on the high tick of the day up here. And then, it closed against us. It opened this morning. We got out right where it opened. We would have been okay. But look what this thing did for the first 45 minutes, and we had to sell it all the way down there. That cost us 10,700 bucks. Big losing trade. You start the day like that. It's just like, what are you gonna do from there? And the whole thing's just ugly, ugly, ugly. Yesterday we bought it nearly on its high, and today we sold it nearly on its low. It doesn't get much worse than that. Terrible trade in Riot Blockchain. I'll show you a couple good ones we had, and because of good ones, we didn't have a terrible day. This first one is HPR, which is High Point Resources. Um, we bought this yesterday with about 2 hours to go, and and then it popped way up this morning. Unfortunately, that pop up was big enough that we were holding it, anticipating we would be taking it into tomorrow, and then it started backing off. And our algorithm, when that happens, the algorithm basically stops us out with profits. That's what it did today. I think that's all right. But we took $7,800 out of High Point Resources. And then finally, I'll show you one of the trades we had that we're still in to. This is FUV, which is Arsamoto Incorporated. I hope I'm not butchering the pronunciation on that. But we bought this, with about 3 hours to go, and then it went against us a little, and then it just took off here last 90 minutes of the day or so. Little pullback at the end there, but we're up $4,700 in open trade in Arcimoto Incorporated. So, in spite of Riot Blockchain, I'm feeling pretty good about today, and looking forward to tomorrow. I'll be back here tomorrow trading as usual on Wednesday.